Okay, and welcome back once again to our C++ course. So in this lesson, we're going to talk about data types. Now, there are a lot of data that can be input into a computer. We've talked about integer, which we use the short form as int. We talked about character, which can store only one text or character from the alphabet. That is single character. And we also talked about when we want to use multiple character, we use an array, that is a square bracket. The other thing we can talk about is double. Now, double is when we want to use, we want to have a decimal point inside our number. So to initialize a double, we can say double and then the name of the variable, which is maybe decimal, equals 5.6, and this is a double. We can set a character that is name to Godfred. So we are just declaring some data types that we can have, and then the char, we can say char text, and I told you that text we do that, we write them in single quotes, so we can have one text here that is a single quote, that is a char, and then integer number equals. Now integers don't have point or decimals attached to it, all right, so we just write them straight. Even if you write a point attached to it, you're going to get an error, or it's going to slice the decimal away and give you the first number, similar to decimal or double, which has decimal point in it. Even if you write a double like this, double num equals 5, the computer will automatically add 0.0 to it. Okay, it will automatically add 0.0 because it suggests that it should be a decimal. So we are going to print all these things to the stream and we'll see what. So we have std cout. The first thing is what's number. Okay, we can do some copy and paste right here. You can do some copy and paste right here. 1 2 3 4 5. So, and then the next one is what? Text. We're going to print our text, and then we're going to print the name. We're going to print decimal, and the last one we're going to print what? Num. Now we have to end the line so that we can see all of them on the same line. So we're going to do std end line. Okay, so std end line right here, so that we can have all of them on separate line. Okay, so that's exactly what we do. We're gonna have, so that we can have all of them run on this on separate line. So let's run them and see what we will have. So declaration cannot type char structure, that is 6. What do we have? Okay, all right, so I see the error. Sorry, we put this one here, right, and the name of the variable not there, so that is the error. So let me run it again and see what I have right here, and you can see that we set a number to 6, we set the character text to G, we have it here, the name, we have Godfrey Franklin, we have decimal 5.6 right here, and here we did double, but it is 5, so we have 5 right here. We're supposed to be 5.0 something like that, but we only have 5 right here. So we can actually set we can change integer, we can set them to double as well. But in actual fact, when you're using in the near future developing something like calculator or anything, I would advise that we use double. Okay, we use double so that people can be mean, you'll be typing 2.5, 2.6 and other things. But if you want our program to accept a decimal number, then we are going to use what? Double for it. All right, so this is what we have right here. So that is the data types we talk about. We have the integer, which stores whole numbers. We have character, which stores single character in a single quote. Then this one is not actually a data type, but it's an upgraded version of the char. So if we want to set more characters, we have to do the character array, and then we can have more to it. And then also, if you want to set a decimal number, we have to use what? Double. Okay, so that is about data types. We'll look at data types later on in the course. Now we move on to the next video or next lesson. And then in our next lesson, we're going to talk about, you've seen that we have multiple appearances of the standard library right here, and they are repeated multiple times. In our next video, we're going to take care of it, where we're going to use namespace so that we can get rid of this anytime we are running our code or anytime we are creating our code. So in our next video, we're going to talk about namespace. Okay, subscribe to this channel for more videos. I'll see you in a while.